Hey everybody, and welcome back for another deep dive. You know how we always dig into a bunch of sources to get a full picture of a topic?
Yeah.
Well, this time we're going to do something a little different. We're
Oh,
going super deep on just one single source.
interesting.
Yeah, it's an excerpt from a poem called Don't Quit
Okay.
by Edgar Albert Guest. Have you heard of it?
I have,
It's
yeah.
pretty well known, actually.
It
We
is.
found it on this really cool YouTube channel called the Fidelis Leadership Group.
Okay.
And the channel is all about, like leadership and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought it'd be interesting to take this one piece of wisdom and really unpack it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like what makes it so powerful,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to leadership.
I like it.
So right off the bat, there were a few lines that just grabbed me.
Okay.
You know the part where it says, when the funds are low and the debts are high and you want to smile, but you have to sigh.
Yeah.
Like who hasn't been there, right? It's like this instant connection. Like the poem just gets the struggles we all go through.
Absolutely. And I think that's why this poem has stood the test of time,
Right.
It speaks to this universal human experience of facing challenges,
Yes.
and it doesn't shy away from acknowledging those really tough moments.
And then there's the imagery it uses.
Oh, yeah?
Like the road you're trudging seems all uphill,
Mm.
or when care is pressing you down a bit.
Yeah.
It's like you can almost feel the weight, the exhaustion.
Totally.
Have you ever felt that way?
Mm.
Working on something difficult and the finish line just feels miles away?
Oh, all the
Yeah.
time. But you know what's so striking about the poem? Even amidst all that struggle, the message is crystal clear. Don't quit.
Right.
Rest if you must, it says. But don't you quit.
It's so simple but so powerful.
Exactly. And then it really drives that point home later on.
Yeah.
Remember the lines, stick to the fight when your heart is hit. It's when things seem worse that you must not quit.
Oh, yeah.
There's this real sense of urgency there.
Yeah.
Like, this is it. Push through even when you feel like giving up.
It reminds me of that Churchill quote, if you're going through hell, keep going.
Oh, that's a good one.
But there's one line in the poem that I'm still turning over in my head.
Which one?
Success is failure turned inside out.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what does that even mean?
Well, I think that's where the poem goes beyond just, motivation. It's reframing the whole idea of failure.
Okay.
It's not the end. It's like a turning point.
Hmm.
Think about successful people in history. They
Mhm.
faced huge setbacks, right?
Right.
But what if those failures were actually necessary steps on the path to success?
So you're saying failure isn't something to be afraid of?
It's more like an opportunity to learn and grow.
Okay, I see what you mean.
It's all about how you respond to it.
That makes sense.
You remember those lines? You never can tell how close you are, maybe near when it seems so far.
Yeah.
That's like a reminder to keep pushing, keep believing, because you never know what's right around the corner.
That's a good point.
So we found this poem on a leadership channel, right?
Yeah, Fidelis Leadership Group.
Right. And there's this image in the poem of the faint and faltering man giving up too soon.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think that says about leadership?
That's interesting. I mean, leaders have to make tough decisions all the time, right?
Oh, yeah,
Often with not a lot of information.
definitely.
So it'd be easy to just kind of crumble under the pressure.
And become that faint and faltering man.
Right, exactly.
But this poem,
Yeah.
it's like a reminder that real leaders, they don't give up. They persevere even when things are really tough.
Think about a leader you really admire. Don't they kind of embody that spirit?
Absolutely. They don't shy away from challenges. They
Yeah.
face them head on.
So it's not just about your own personal struggles.
Right.
It's about inspiring others to keep going, too.
Yeah. Exactly. And that's really what this poem is all about, cultivating that inner strength, that resilience that helps you grow and learn even when things are hard.
So it's not just a motivational poster, It's more like a guide for dealing with the tough stuff in life.
I like that, yeah. So for everyone listening, what's your don't quit moment? What challenge are you facing right now where this poem's message could make a real difference? Maybe it's a project that feels overwhelming or a goal that just seems impossible to reach. Whatever it is, remember that perseverance, that unwavering spirit, that could be the key to your success. Think about that.
And we'll see you next time for another deep dive.